Okay, guys, I hope everybody can see my screen, and I also hope that the class is muted for quality reasons. Okay, as we mentioned yesterday, the objective of this class is to teach you how to utilize TradingView properly for your own benefit. So what is TradingView? TradingView is an app or is a web terminal which we use for financial market analysis. That means we use to analyze the financial market, be it Forex, be it crypto, be it stock, be it any market of your choice. You can use TradingView to view your chart. So on TradingView, let's assume that I come here for my first time. I may have to sign out of my account. And let's say I choose to create a new TradingView account. I will quickly take you through the process and I will show you exactly what to do. Okay, this is TradingView. This is a web terminal. So when you come to TradingView like this, you will have to get started. You will see up here, they will tell you get started. So if I take on get started, I'll either choose if I should create a TradingView account, because you need to have an account. It's like you go on Facebook for the first time, you don't have an account. You need to start by having an account on Facebook. Now, you may find yourself at a point where they are asking you to take a free trial, or you should pay for TradingView Pro, Pro Plus, or Premium. These just simply give you some special features apart of just the free TradingView. And as a beginner trader learning Forex or still starting to trade Forex, I can advise you to go for paid TradingView at the moment. So I will not advise you to go for paid TradingView at the moment. So I can sign up for TradingView by clicking on this button, sign up above them. I can choose to log into TradingView just with my Google or with email. I can sign up with an email or I can sign in with a Google account. So if I wish to create a new account, I'll just simply click email. Now, they'll ask me my email, which I want to sign up for TradingView with. And I can sign up. Let's say I take one of my email, Severin Western, and I'll put a password. If I is to put a password, let's say I take, okay. Let me just take an email which I can utilize here. I accept the terms and conditions. I click I'm not a robot. It asks you to select traffic light. You select whatsoever they ask you, and then you create your account. Okay, they say this email already exists. Okay. Okay. I'll save my credentials. So they have sent me an activation link. After you create your account, they will send you an activation link to that email. And with the activation link, I have to click on it to activate my account. So I have clicked on the link already on my phone, through my phone, and the account is activated. So once that is done, I think they'll ask you to fill your name after clicking on the activation link. Like what I have in my phone, I've just filled my name and I take continue. And your TradingView is set to go. So I can now log into TradingView using those credentials that I just put. So if I go back, I'll be able to log into my TradingView account. I was signing this time around because I've created an account. So I was signing. So this is a new account I just created. So I was signing to TradingView with it. And once I sign into TradingView, sometimes they may propose to me some discount because I've just created a new account. Like they say, okay, if I want to buy a pro account, they've given me 30% off. If I want to buy a Pro Plus account, but I said for at the beginning, you don't need to pay for TradingView. So what I have to do here is there's a menu button up here. There are some bars. On your computer, you're going to see products, communities, market, brokerage, and that. So take your mouse to product. Under product, you see chart. You click on chart and it will load to you the chart and we can start working from here. So at the beginning, you may see a chart like this. This is Apple Inc. So if those are trading the stock market, this is the Apple chart. We want to buy share, all those stuff. But now we have to configure this interface to our taste. Once on TradingView, this up here shows you if you are logged in with a created account or not. You can see here, R stands for Ronnie Rostan, which is my username. That's one sign that I've created a TradingView account and I'm logged into TradingView with my account. So that's the first step. Second thing, you have a toolbox here. We are going to find ourselves using some lines, drawing some few things on TradingView. Maybe it's a trend line, maybe it's a support resistance line. All those things are not magical. They are being gotten from this end here, from this part of the TradingView tax bar. So here, this is where we get it from. So we are going to learn about them. And here, what you see on your screen normally is a chart using candlestick to represent them. And once you see here, you always have an asset. For example, have Apple stock. The price or the exchange rate of that asset is always graduated at this end here. So you always see the graduation of the asset or currency pairs, the price will be graduated at this end. And above here, you are going to have some functionalities like here. This is where you can type to get a new pair, currency pair. You can change the time frame of the candlesticks. You can configure the candlestick to line chart or whatsoever. You have also indicators, alert, and you have playback for paid accounts. So let's say I want to go to a chart. Let's say dollars against the CFA. I want to see the chart. I'll have to click there. And once I click there, you will see this new screen will open. That will say all, stock, features, Forex, crypto, indices, bond, economy. So these are different sectors of the financial market which I can view chart from. But if I leave it to all, I can type anything and I just click on. So let's say I type US dollars against the CFA, ZAF. I'm going to have it from different brokerages or different central banks, brokerages, and etc. So here I'm having the chart of US dollars against the CFA franc, Central African franc from BIAC. So if I click on it, it will open the chart of dollars against the CFA. And as you can see, the asset that we have here is dollars against the CFA. It's written up here, the dollars against the Central African CFA franc. And the price, the exchange rate is being graduated at this end. And you can see where the current exchange rate is. It is at 643 francs CFA. And this is where the exchange rate of all currency are being determined. So on this platform, TradingView, I can use it to analyze the exchange rate of dollars against the CFA. I can use to predict. I can use to study the trend. Yesterday, we talked about uptrend, downtrend. So I can use to study the chart. I can use to study exchange rate. I will use TradingView to learn to actually do analysis on a particular asset to know if I should buy or sell. So this is where we can change the currency pairs. And as I've said to you last time, these candlesticks are bars used to represent price fluctuation, and we can set at different time intervals. So each candlestick here is a daily candle. So I can tell my friend that, hey, look, yesterday we had a red candle on dollar CFA. It means that the exchange rate of dollars against the CFA had a drop the entire yesterday. That is just a full interpretation. The last green candle was on Friday. So I can tell you that on Friday, we had an increase in exchange rate of dollars against the CFA just by looking at the daily candle. But if I click on this time frame up here, look where you see the D, I have other time frames, and I will start by starring them. So if I take my mouse to any time frame here, you will see a star. So I will star the 1 minute. I will star the 5 minute. When I start, the time frame will be opening up. I will start the 30 minutes, 1 hour, the 2 hours chart, the 4 hours chart, the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. So you will now see all the time frame aligned up here. So if I want to go to any time frame because I've started them up, I'll just click on it. Perhaps let's say we go to the 1 hour or we go to the weekly. If we go to the weekly, each candle is equal to 1 week. And I can globalize the fluctuation of exchange rate last week and represent it with a green candle. That states that the exchange rate of dollars against the CFA last week experienced a rise. That means from where the price at which it started on Monday was lower than the price at which it ended on Friday. So there was a rise in exchange rate, taking in consideration the whole of last week. But if I go on the daily chart, I can see that this was last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. But on Monday, the exchange rate dropped. On Tuesday, it rise. On Wednesday, it dropped rather. On Thursday, it dropped. And on Friday, it rise. So going to the daily chart, I can give you a detailed explanation of what happened last week using the candlestick patterns. So we have up to 1 hour, 5 minutes. And all of these things will help us during technical analysis and when we are going to be finding trade entry. So when you go down to smaller time frame, you have a detail of what is happening in the market and much more. The next icon that we have here, up here after the time frame we have started, we have a candlestick icon. If I click on it, I'll have other type of chart representation. So using candlestick is just a way to represent the chart. We have other chart representation techniques like the line chart, the Renko, etc. But for now, we are going to learn about the line chart. The line chart, I'm just going to use lines to represent the fluctuation of exchange rate. And it's going to have its own role during technical analysis when we have noise. You need to understand that. Now, after that time, I've started the line chart. After that, we have the indicators. Indicators are program designed perhaps to help analyze the trade, or these are programs that we're going to learn about them. So for example, let's just say we add an indicator on our chart. Let's say we add Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band is an indicator. Let me put the chart back on a candlestick chart. It will be an indicator used perhaps by some people to trade, and it has its own rule. It has the way they use it. So they might tell you, okay, if price is at the lower band, you should buy. When price at the upper band, you should sell. Upper band, sell. Upper band, sell. Lower band, buy. But these indicators are not really perfect. And so we are going to only study indicators at the last part of our program, because we are going to be focusing more on price action. So if I want to remove this indicator that I've just added on my chart, when you add an indicator on your chart, the list of indicators are going to show here. For example, at the moment as I'm talking to you, I have two indicators on my chart. We have the volume indicator, which is down, and the Bollinger Band. So if I take my mouse to it, follow my mouse gradually. If I take my mouse to the BB20, that is Bollinger Band, there will be an X sign where I can click to remove from my chart. If I take to the volume, there's going to be an X sign where I can click to remove it from my chart. So I think that utilizing the up to tax bar is okay. You know that you can change time, you can change currency pairs, and you can do much more. So we are going to come back here, but before we come back there, I will just have to make you understand that in this left toolbar, the vertical left toolbar, you have different boxes with different tools inside. The first one carries four. When you take your mouse close to it, you're going to see a small arrow. If you click on that small arrow, you're going to see cross, dot, arrow, eraser. So this one is for the mouse visibility. If you want my mouse to show like a dot, I will click on dot, and my mouse now will be showing like a dot. You see, it's now a dot. If I want my mouse to show like a cross, I will click there and my mouse will be showing like a cross. If I want my mouse to show like an arrow, I will click there and my mouse should show like an arrow. The next bar, the next box has some different tools as well. So if I take my mouse and click to the small arrow to expand and see everything inside, you are going to see things like trend line, arrow, ray, info line, extended line, triangle, horizontal line, a vertical ray. So you may not use all of these tools at the beginning of your trading, but you will need it along the line. So we will start with the most basic things that we are going to be doing on our chart, and probably we will start some of them. So some of the few things we can start from here is, you can start arrow, you can start the trend line, you can start the horizontal line, the horizontal ray, you can start the info line, you can start the vertical line, and you can start the cross. So when we start them, they will form a toolbar, a tax bar that is easily visible. And anytime we want these tools, we don't have to go back to those boxes and start looking for them. We are going to have it swinging on our chart, like what we have here, for example, now. So it's already here, those have started. But if you go to the next box, the next box have its tools. Like one of the first tools that we have here is Fibonacci retracement, which we are going to be utilizing, so you can start as well. You have other tools like the picture of, you have many tools here, the gram box and much more. But for now, just start the Fib retracement. And when we are going to be going ahead with lectures, you will see the needs of the others and you start them yourself. Now, we have the third box or the fourth box, which have stuff like the brush, the highlighter, we have the rectangle. So the rectangle here is something that we are going to be using frequently to draw support and resistance zones. and as well the brush as well. So we also need the path to be showing directions, and that's just it here. So let's say I want to use this path. I will be using this path to show you maybe how a market goes. I will use this rectangle to draw a support and resistance structure, perhaps somewhere like this. I will use this horizontal ray maybe to draw a line. I'll use this trend line to draw a diagonal line like this. I'll use the horizontal line maybe to draw a line across my chart. So this is just the basic things that you will need at the beginning that I've started them up. So those are just the basic things that you need at the beginning. Now, when I draw something on my chart and I want to delete it, there is a trash can icon down below here. If I click on it, they will tell me remove all 4 drawings. I can remove everything that I've drawn on my chart. Now, the next tax bar here is a T box. Here you have the text if you want to write on your chart. If you want to put image in here, if you want to put an image or in your chart, probably you want to insert a logo, whatsoever you want to insert here, you can now choose the image you want to insert. So let me just say, okay, I want to choose an image. Probably I want to insert something. So let's say I go to Bell Forex logo, I open it, it's gonna load here, and I can insert a logo. Okay, so you see I can insert the Bell Forex Academy logo somewhere on this chart, and you're gonna be like, how is this man, how has this guy done this? So I can just insert the Bell Forex logo somewhere on this chart, and any analysis I'm gonna be doing or anything I can decide just to insert this logo here like that. So it all depends when you're gonna start trading. So you may decide to install your logos when you post your chart. People knows that this is some Bell Forex and Crypto Academy, all those stuffs. So but now, if you go back to those toolbox, we are going to see something like text. If you want to write on your chart, you may have to use the text, and also you have some small arrow indications here, like the arrow marker. You have also arrows that you can indicate. You can start these arrows up, down, all those stuffs. So if I want to write anything on this screen, I'm going to go to text, the first one. If I click on it and I click on my screen, I'll be able to type the text I want. Maybe I want to say hello on my chart. I'm just going to type hello, and I can choose the font size, increase it or reduce it, and it will show on my chart like this. This is text I've written on my chart. So, but these things are little things you're going to learn, play around with. So it's not really that you must know it now, but those are things that we play around with along the line. We have another toolbox right down here. We can start the head and shoulder patterns. If you scroll down, you will see something like the head and shoulder pattern. You can start that. You have also the Elliott wave and much more. Down beneath again, we have another toolbox that shows long and short positions. You can start them. But now most of these tools is when I will start to teach you technical analysis, you will now see how I'm using the different tools, and you know when to use them and how to use them. So I just want you to understand that you can have access to those lines, to those stuffs by coming to these boxes here. And here we have emojis. If you want to put an emoji like a love emoji on my chart, I just have to click on the emoji. I can click here on it. I'll have a toolbar from it to change the color and all and so on. I can also put emojis. I also have a ruler here to calculate the distance covered by price, like the pips. I can calculate how the price, the number of pips this market cover from this top to this bottom and all the like. And also we have here a log. I don't want to go here for now, but we'll start to work on this, because this is where we're going to be working on daily basis. Because after I've introduced TradingView to you, we are going out first of all go to do fundamental analysis before we come back to do technical analysis after studying candlestick patterns and much more. So that's this for those two sides. I know you have basic knowledge about TradingView already, but now I would like you to understand some few things much more better. And here at this side here, you have what we call the watch list. You can decide to add the currency pairs that you love trading more on this list. And anytime you want the currencies, you just click on them. So we are going to create two watch lists, one for Forex, one for crypto. So how do we proceed in creating them? I'll come here, this is the watch list. And the first icon here, which is like a page, is the watch list icon. So if I click on that icon, like I click, it's going to disappear, the watch list disappear. If I click back on it, the watch list will come out. So if I click on the first that page, there it goes. If I click, it comes, click, it goes, click, it comes. I know you have other tools like alerts, all those things. If you want to set alerts, all those stuffs. But for here at the moment, at the beginning knowledge, what you need is just the first page, the first icon, which is actually the watch list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete on my chart everything I have for now. So, but I have some under this list here, these symbols, this watch list, we have the indices, some few indices, we have stocks, we have features, we have Forex. So what I can do here is I can delete for indices for now, or I could still allow them, but I could just delete indices. I could just delete everything about indices, stocks as well, because you're not going to be trading stock that much. I'll just allow Forex here, under Forex and crypto. So to delete, I just take my mouse to anything and I'm going to see an X sign when I'm going to click to delete. So what I'm going to do here is I will add now. I'll add, let me just delete. In fact, I'll just delete everything. I'll just delete everything here. So what do I do now? I want to add Forex pairs first on my watch list. So yeah, I'll click on this plus sign here, watch list plus. Now they'll open now and ask me to type the Forex pair that I want. If I type, for example, Euro USD, I taught you about those Forex pairs yesterday under basic definitions. I type, for example, Euro USD. They are going to propose to me Euro USD from different brokerages. Like, for example, the first one is from FXCM, second is from Under, third is from Forex.com. We have different proposals. The best I will be selecting here will be FXCM. So I'll always be clicking on any pair provided by FXCM. So I forget about the other ones for now. But now, since we want to create a Forex watch list, and the source of what we are typing here can come from the stock market, futures market, Forex, crypto, and this, I may decide to be more specific about my search and make in such a way that I just type Euro USD and see all the currency pairs are under Euro USD, and I automatically add them on my chart. So how we proceed? To add these currency pairs on my watch list, I will first of all start by selecting Forex. Yeah, Forex. Now I'll go to the sources. I don't like to receive from multiple sources, so I'll click on sources and I'll search on sources FXCM, and I will select that particular source. So any currency pair I type, only the one from FXCM at the moment will be given to me. Once we are done with this watch list setup, we can now reset back the setting as it was at the beginning. So what do? We select Forex and we select on sources. We select FXCM as the only source. So what do I want to start with? I want to start by adding Euro pairs. So I'm just going to type Euro and I'll see all the currency pairs that are under Euro. So I have like Euro USD. So I'm just going to click on this plus sign here, Euro USD plus. I have Euro Japanese yen plus, Euro GBP plus, Euro CAD plus, Euro AUD Euro CAD now plus, Euro CHF plus, Euro NZD plus. Now you see others like Euro Turkish New Lira, Euro Swedish Krona, Euro Norwegian Kron. But now listen attentively. I show you the G10 currencies and I selected the first 8 of the G10 currencies. And I said that I'm not going to add like the Turkish lira, all those other currencies. So already once you see a currency pairs with the Turkish lira, the SEK, the NOK, etc., they will not be among the 28 Forex pairs that are formed by the first 8 G10 currencies. So I will not add this one. Any currency pair that I see like TREA, SEK, NOK, I will not add them. They are exotics and their cost of trading is a little bit expensive. So I've already added all the pairs. If you check here, you will see all the Euro pairs have been added. So if you check now on your watch list, anytime you want to go to Euro GBP, you don't need to come up here again and start typing. Just click on it, Euro GBP. It will open to you. If you want to go to Euro USD, you click, it opens to you. If you want to go to Euro AUD, you click, it opens to you. What do I mean? It makes life easy. It makes your trading activity easy and flexible. That is the reason, okay? It will make things flexible and very easy for you to trade Forex. So I'll add other pairs because we have about 8 of them. So I'll add other pairs of the other currencies as well. So I'll just click on plus. We are on Forex and our selected source is FXCM. So I'll add GBP pairs. I'll just type GBP and you will see the GBP pairs. GBP USD, you add GBP Japanese yen, GBP Australian dollars, GBP Canadian dollars, GBP Swiss franc, and GBP NZD. We have added GBP pairs. So we'll go now to USD. USD pairs, we have like USD JPY, USD CAD, CHF. All the other ones are exotic. So on USD, I added just 3 pairs. Now I go to, we have already used 3 currencies. I will go now to Canadian dollars CAD, and you see just about 2 pairs under Canadian dollars we add. We now go on Australian dollars AUD, and you will see the different pairs under AUD. You have AUD USD, AUD Japanese yen, AUD Canadian dollars, AUD NZD, AUD CHF. And now we go to NZDs, the NZD pairs, and you see the NZD pairs. You add, you add, add, you add. So you're going to see at other pairs like we have CHF pairs that have just 1 of them. So that's, we have added probably 28 already. So we have used CAD, Japanese yen, Australian dollars. I think we should have used CAD already. Yes, CAD already. JPY pairs. We don't have any JPY pairs. So there's no pair that JPY is coming as the base currency for the 28 pairs. So we have had our watch list. So what if we want to add more pairs here? We can now add those of crypto so that we'll be analyzing our crypto and Forex at the same time. So I can click on the plus sign above here and I will select source. My source now is crypto, not Forex. Sorry, I'll now select crypto. And my source is not FXCM because FXCM is not a crypto exchange. So I'll click on that FXCM and I'll select Binance. Binance is a major foreign crypto exchange. And I'll select normal Binance, not Binance USA. And I will not type any pair. I'll just add all the currency pairs, all the crypto pairs that I'm seeing under Binance. I just add them. Add on my chart. Okay, so I've added most of the crypto pairs that you may trade. Those are the most popular cryptos that you could trade, starting from Bitcoin, Ethereum. So you'll get to know more about this as we are going to be proceeding. So there's no need to rush. As we are going to be going small, bit by bit, you'll come to know more about them, and you'll find it to be fun. You'll learn how to analyze your crypto chart, like using your trend, your horizontal raise, like what we have here now on Bitcoin. You can see that we could use this to analyze Bitcoin. Bitcoin rises from here, it hits here, and it touches the same level yesterday. And when Bitcoin touches, we had a fake breakout here. So Bitcoin can move back to the lower line. So Bitcoin can move back to $22,000. And if we have a break from $22,000, it can break down to about the next support level can be identified down here. So we are going to be using this line to be pointing out the stops to about $20 and much more. So this is just what we are going to be using TradingView to do analysis and much more. So when we are going to start, we will see how we can proceed with that. So, but I believe now so far you understand what TradingView is, and you can now use TradingView for your own benefit. So I'm going to sign out from this account that I created purposely for this lesson. And probably I'll sign in now to my real or my own account, because I will have to. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the class, and tomorrow we are starting with fundamental analysis, and fundamental analysis will take us just about 1 day. So from next week, we are starting with technical analysis, study of candlestick patterns. So tomorrow we are going to see what technical analysis is all about. We are going to learn about technical analysis, and we will see how it would be beneficial to us. We are going to learn fundamentals, technicals, and I believe that there is progress already. So I want to wish you guys a wonderful day. Stay safe as always. God bless you all.